and welcome back to my channel. Hopefully I can add some happy squish vibes to your day today. Okay guys, very exciting video today. We actually have a package to open today. I literally just got home from work and this package had said it was delivered while I was at work, so I was really excited to get home and get into it, but I figured I might as well film it because, might as well share the exciting Squishmallow with you as I open this. So as I just said, literally, it is Squishmallow. I actually ordered the new Coney hot dog Squishmallow from the squishmallows.com website. I am so ecstatic they finally released a hot dog Squishmallow. I feel like this is going to be so adorable. When they first announced that it was coming out on their Instagram, I went and added it to my cart so quickly. I really felt like because they have a cheeseburger Squishmallow, they needed a hot dog Squishmallow. So I'm so excited that they finally decided to make one, and I can't wait to open it with you guys, so let's get to it. All right, so let's pop this box open. It always cracks me up because these are like such small boxes for like an 8-inch Squishmallow. So I try and be very careful when I like open the box with like a box cutter or whatever, because I don't want to mess up the Squishmallow or anything. But let's pop this open. Oh my gosh, guys, I can see him. I am like, literally, I can't even explain. I've waited for this kind of Squishmallow for a long time. I'm so excited. It is finally here. Seeing it in the bag. Yes, little ASMR for you. Let's pop this open and see what he looks like. Oh my goodness. Okay, pause. I have to give him a little mandatory fluff up upon unboxing. All right, I think he's ready. Dun 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 dun! This is Coney. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I wanted to do a little show off of him, little unboxing, and then kind of like review him a little bit. So that's kind of what the vibe of today's video is going to be. I have to say off the bat, I am pretty pleased with how he looks. Sometimes I feel like when you get Squishmallows, especially from the Squishmallow website, they can like vary in size and like shape and stuff like that, especially since you're not able to actually pick out the Squishmallow yourself. So you never really know what you're gonna get. I personally prefer picking out Squishmallows in person rather than ordering them, because then you can make sure you get the one you want. If you understand what I'm saying, let me know in the comments below. But overall, I would say the shape of this guy is pretty good. Obviously, I always give them a little mandatory fluff upon arrival because, when they're stuffed in bags or boxes or whatever, they can get a little misshapen. But I would say overall, I'd give him like an 8.5 out of 10 for overall presentation. Overall, he looks pretty round. I feel like it's not completely round, so I guess like this side pops out a little bit more than this side. So I guess there is room for improvement, but overall, pretty good. Pretty pleased with how this guy turned out, and the one that I got out of the batch, I guess I would say. But overall, he is pretty cute. I love that the ketchup and mustard on him are actually embroidered just like his eyes and his little cheeks are. I am a sucker for embroidery, especially just like, this is really random, but with like sweatshirts and stuff. I will absolutely 1000% take an embroidered sweatshirt over like just like a printed on sweatshirt. I think they're so pretty. The detail is so nice. So I really appreciate that attention to detail here. I personally, on my own hot dog, if I were to eat a hot dog, I would only have ketchup on my hot dog. Let me know in the comments below what your condiment of choice would be for a hot dog. If that's nothing, that's fine too. But I personally am not like a huge mustard girl, so probably wouldn't have that on my hot dog. But overall, I feel like the attention to detail while keeping it simple, because again, I like simple Squishmallows, is really nice here, especially since you've got the embroidery details of the ketchup and mustard, and then you have the like bun here and kind of like the lighter color and then of the inside of the bun, and then more toasted vibe, I guess, of the outside of the bun. I will say some of the like stitching on this is like peeling a little bit. I don't know if that's the right word, but like coming up a little bit, but overall it's pretty well stuck on there. So I would probably give it also an 8.5 for like the detail and stuff like that. I still feel like it's pretty good quality. Again, sometimes I feel like over the years quality has maybe diminished a little bit, probably just to like keep up with supply and demand. But I feel like that happens with a lot of companies and a lot of stuffed animals. If you agree with what I'm talking about or know what I'm talking about. That might be a little bit of a hot take, but let me know in the comments below what you think. And then just, I guess, moving on to the tag. I wasn't sure if it was going to be a select series tag. I feel like I did remember when I ordered it. Like, as I was ordering it, I remembered it was a select series Squishmallow, but I kind of forgot on the, like, while it was shipping to me if it was a select series Squishmallow or not. But like we see, it is. And I personally am also a really big sucker for these select series tags. I think they're probably one of my favorite tags. I just love, like, the, I guess not matte black, but I like the black background. Sorry guys, the words. I like oh my goodness, y'all. My brain is just not here today. It's fine though, whatever. I love the black background of their tags. I just think it complements like the Squishmallow logo really well. And also like, especially with this guy, I feel like the picture of the Squishmallow, like the name and stuff, looks really nice and sleek on there. And again, like the inside of the tag is also black. And so I think it just like really carries that, I don't know, just carries that theme throughout. So the tag for me is 10 out of 10. I, again, love this concept, love the tag, but let's take a look at his bio. Okay, so it says, Coney relishes reading. He built a lending library in front of his apartment, and although it's a trek to reach his penthouse walk-up, penthouse, very nice, Coney. Although it's a trek to reach his penthouse walk-up, his bounty of books is worth the schlep. His only rule, don't start your novel until you reach the sidewalk. No story is worth falling down 12 stories. Coney learned that the hard way. Oh my gosh, I didn't expect that ending. Hopefully you're good, Coney. It sounds like you've fallen down all those steps before, but love that he literally lives in a penthouse. That's a cute little piece of lore, I guess, for Coney. But I think that's a really cute bio. I like how they say, like, he relishes reading. I think that's a fun little pun. Even though he doesn't have relish on them, I would say that's pretty cute. Overall, I guess I would give, I don't know, maybe give the bio a 9 out of 10. I think that was pretty good, pretty funny. A little expected turn at the end, but we love that. But I guess going off of like all my overall ratings of this guy, I would probably give him, out of 10, I would probably give him overall like a 9 out of 10, either an 8.5/9 out of 10. I feel like, again, this is a really nice rendition of a hot dog Squishmallow. I think it's very, very cute. I personally would give more points maybe if it was a 5-inch. I would absolutely, like, can y'all imagine like a 5-inch little hot dog? That would be so, so adorable. I'm so here for it. So Squishmallows, if you're watching, we need a 5-inch or a clip. I'd take either or both, honestly. And one other thing, I think I commented this under their post on Instagram when they released this guy, but I think it would have been the cutest thing for like a little trio moment with this guy to do a little 5-inch ketchup and mustard with him. Y'all, do you get the vision? Like, oh my goodness, that would be so, so adorable. You have a little 8-inch hot dog and a little 5-inch ketchup and mustard. That would be the cutest trio. Or, you know, like, since we didn't do the trio Squishmallows, we could do just a little duo of the little 5-inch ketchup and mustard. That would be so adorable. That's another Squishmallow that I'm really surprised we don't have, like a ketchup Squishmallow or a mustard Squishmallow. I was trying to look around my room. I know we have some condiments, like I know we have like jam and syrup. I guess you would count that as a condiment. But like I know we have some condiments, but I feel like that's a very like those are very classic condiments that I'm kind of surprised we don't have already. But little food for thought, Squishmallows, if you're watching, because I would 1000% buy those immediately. But that is all I have for today's video. I hope you enjoyed my little unboxing and rating of the new Coney hot dog Squishmallow. Let me know in the comments below how you would rate Coney, like out of 10. Like I said, I gave him like an 8.5/9 out of 10. There are, yes, a little bit of room for improvement. There are some things that I would change about this Squishmallow, but overall, I feel like it was a really good attempt at a hot dog Squishmallow. And again, I'm just super, super glad that we finally have this guy. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and we'll see you next time. Bye!